Are you subscribed to our YouTube channel?
Good morning, y'all. Happy today is December 8th. So I'm gonna try to jump into this vlogmas whole get up. I put together the Jamaica solo travel trip that's about to get posted today probably, and then I'm gonna just get up with the vlogmas because we should have a pretty good Christmas. Y'all, traffic is terrible. If you in the DMV area, I'm on Branch Avenue, and Branch Avenue is hit. But I got this little headband from Michaels. Today at the school is like 12 days of Palmas. So Palmas. So we are the Panthers or the Cheaters, one of them. Cause Charlie is like the Cheaters or something. They got Palmas too. So today is festive headwear, and I felt like this was pretty festive. Merry Christmas type vibe. I just got my hair in like a ponytail, and I'm just rocking out like this. I got on some jean shorts, some black boots, a blazer, and like a little regular black top. Very simple, not too much, but I hope you guys are in a holiday spirit. And hold on, y'all, hold on. I think it's a V8 engine. That engine purring. The engine's purring. But hope you guys are enjoying your holiday. I just thought about baking a little bit more. So I've been baking a little bit more. It feels good. We're having a holiday party at work, so I'm going to do the desserts for the holiday party. I'm super excited about that. Got my braces changed. They're like greenish or whatever. So Charlie is already gone. She got dropped off, and yeah, we just out here. Like, it just feels so good. Like, the holiday season is my favorite time of the year. I did put up my Christmas decorations. I wasn't going to do it. I was like, hurry, should I put up the Christmas decorations? And he was like, so I put them up and they look really good. And then I went to I was about to say Bed Bath & Beyond. Bath and Body Works. They got the Christmas smelling smell, so I got that in the living room and in the foyer. And then Harry kept screaming about lavender. We have the lavender diffuser, but they have like a vanilla lavender, so we grabbed that. It feels really good to be spending the holidays like as a family again. This time last year, y'all, my marriage was completely on the rocks. It was on the rocks, and in January at the church they had Pray 21 and fast, and I remember doing that and writing on a prayer card and asking God to just heal my marriage, heal my family, be a light in my marriage, because it was really rocky then. And then right after the holidays is Charlie's birthday. So Charlie's birthday and the holiday season last year was hard. So I'm just so grateful that our family has been able to come together and be a family again, because baby, last year it was looking like it was a no-go. And I don't want to get too much into the details, but we were separated for about 11 or 10 months. We lived separately. We did our own little thing, and you know, we tried to get a divorce like 3 different times. Harry had went down to file for a divorce. I had went down to file for a divorce, and it just never could fall completely through. And I just thank God that, you know, we're able to recognize our hiccups in our marriage and come back together. And, you know, it was a very hard time, but I know that everything happens for a reason. And baby, if your girl and your boy didn't go through that season, your girl and your boy wouldn't be standing here today. And I'm not just saying standing here today as a married couple, but standing here today in a position that I'm in. Like, who would have ever thought back then I'll be teaching middle school, I'll be in my own spot, you know, and we're on the wave that we're on. And then not only with teaching middle school, I never thought I would teach, let alone teaching middle school. And then when I came in on that higher bracket than my counterparts that were teachers, that are teachers. And it's just, I'm far from deserving of it. But I thank God every day that for his mercy and his grace, and to just help us, because when God's telling you to move and you don't move, God gotta shake it up a little bit. Like, I gotta get your attention. And honestly, we were not moving. My marriage was not moving. My life was not moving. I literally felt like I was going down a rabbit hole. And it's nothing that anybody could tell me that I haven't told you guys that will make me feel any type of way about my situation. I'm an open book. I have shared with you guys on multiple occasions about what I have been through in my life thus far. And baby, everything I've been through has brought me on the other side of this. And I'm just so grateful, and I'm just so happy for everything. Like, it's just been a well worth roller coaster ride, I must say. So, yeah, I'm on my way to work, and and then, after being separated you don't live together for so long. I mean, it's not like we wasn't talking, because Hurry is a phone person. I'm not a phone person. Like, text. So Hurry would call all the time and all day long, and I'll be like, Hurry, why do you have to call? Like, why do you have to call? You couldn't text me that, or I don't want to be on the phone. Like, Hurry would be okay with being on the phone and just breathing. Ask my mom, I just be like, he's calling again. And then when the call stopped, he stopped calling. I was like, Dad, I asked for him to stop calling me, and he stopped calling me, and I was hurting when he stopped calling me. And then, when my husband first left, he was constantly, asking for his family again, asking to come back. And I'll be like, her, that's just working backwards, that's just working backwards, we shouldn't try to get back together right now. And I remember one day he was sitting in the carport, and he was just quiet, and he had this sad look on his face, and he was just very quiet, like he was about to cry. Y'all know my man is a little emotional. And so I was like, what's wrong? And he wasn't looking at me, he was looking straight ahead, and he was like, you don't want to be the power couple again, or you don't want to be a couple no more, like, yada yada yada. And I was just like, I feel like we're moving backwards. So, it was a lot of work I had to do within myself. Like that, it seemed like the end of 2024 and 2025 was very, like how Charlie say, 6, 7. Like, it was very like hard. And when I say hard, I mean like a punch to the stomach, but it was also very liberating. Like, I was able to find out a lot about myself. I was able to get myself together mentally. I was able to, finally be like, what was my faults in my marriage that I could take accountability for, instead of just saying, my husband is, my husband that, my husband is. Like, me and her are the complete opposite. We are the complete opposite. Like, my baby is like very, very, very affectionate. Very affectionate, very passionate, very just, if he into you, he into you. So, I'm the opposite. I'm not affectionate at all. I do my own little thing. I'm okay with riding and not holding hands riding. Like, Hurry wants to hold your hand while he's driving. Sometimes I'm like, dude, what you want me in your skin? Like, Hurry's very affectionate. I'm not. And I didn't realize how that played a role in my marriage, because his love language is that. He thrives off of that, and I'm not. I'm just like, what do you want? Why are you in my face? And he took that as I didn't want him, or I wasn't. So, things like that, I just was able to write. Or, just my mouth. I know my mouth can just be going, and being insensitive to my husband and whatever. So just being able to self-reflect. Like I told you, I'm big on self-reflection, and to self-reflect. And I'm constantly always in prayer, though. So I'm reflecting and thinking about how things could be done differently. I'm constantly asking God to, be with me and walk with me or whatever. But I must say, if you feel like God has his hand on your marriage, 9 times out of 10, I believe, I'm not gonna say 9 times out of 10, I feel like if you get married and you're walking with the Lord and you have a relationship with God, then that's the person that you're supposed to be with. No marriage is going to be perfect. No marriage is going to be easy. No marriage is going to just be like, wake up and like, I love you every day. I want to be with you every day. And you're going to have your challenges, but you must surround yourself around people that are going to be rooting for you, praying for you, and so forth. Like, I'm not as close as I was with my best friend. All just the simple fact that they told me they was pro-divorce and that I should divorce. And when you're in a very vulnerable state, anything, negativity is going to sound very good. And then on the flip side, I had my good girlfriend that's from college that's been married to her husband forever. They have a beautiful family. They have a house. They live in their life. I have them on the other hand, like, you know, I'm praying for you. I'm praying for y'all. And she's big on communication. Like, maybe I can have a talk. Maybe I need to talk, you know. So I say marriage is a sacred, beautiful thing. And it's a covenant that you bring before God. And I just say that you just keep praying and just take accountability for your part. Because it's so easy to say, well, this person did this person did that, this person did this. And it's just like, okay, well, what role do you play in this situation? Because nobody is perfect. No matter how much you try to do the right thing, no matter how much you say that I did this, I did that, I did this, I did that. Nobody is perfect. Nobody is perfect. And so, and also I had to pull back a lot from my marriage, because not from my marriage, but from a lot of situations in my marriage. Like, I was so involved with my stepkids, like overly involved with my stepkids. And one thing I have learned, that no matter what you do, at the end of the day, kids only want their biological mother and father. That's all they want. You know, they're gonna love you, but at the end of the day, they just gonna want their biological mother and father. And even that, you know, even going through that situation with the kids and living blendedly, it's hard. But that also caused a lot of friction in my marriage as well. It caused a lot of friction in my marriage because I felt like you should do it this way. Your way doesn't count. My stepmother did it like this. My mother did it like this. My father did it like this. You should do it this way. And it's just like, boo, that you ain't lay down and had them kids. You ain't had them kids. You're just an addition. So however they want to raise them kids is how they want to raise them kids. They ain't got nothing to do with you. So I have learned to just sit back and pray on certain situations that out of my hands ain't got nothing to do with. I just want the best for y'all. So and it's not love lost. It's just I'm just moving. I'm doing things a little bit differently that would benefit me and help me more. You know what I mean? Because life is beautiful and life is short, and you don't want to be so consumed with envy and anger or whatever over things that ain't got nothing to do with you. Things that ain't got nothing to do with you. So you learn to let it go, child. So yes. So yeah. Any other updates? I stepped on the scale the other day, say 208. So I'm going to a new doctor. Bittersweet. I'm going to go see her today, and that should be good. I'm excited about that. Anything else? No, that's it. That's it for right now. That's it. I just wanted to like emphasize on nothing is too undone for Jesus. No one is ever too lost for Jesus. No situation is too bad for Jesus. I thought my situation was the pits. I thought my situation could not get any better. I felt like I was stuck. I was literally depressed. Not only because of my marriage, because you know when your marriage fails and when y'all separate, it feels like a death. You have to like, especially when you have a child. Oh, baby. And then on top of that, it was just I went from having it all and doing my thing, you know, to it felt like I had nothing. It felt like we had nothing. So it was like, how do you go from here to here? And then it all happens for a reason. So you just gotta stay the course. Ask for a little bit more Jesus. Ask him to hold your hand a little bit tighter, and see it through. And ask God to order your steps and give you wisdom, and place people around you. Because back to my best friend, I don't think she's intentionally. I think she wants the best for me. I think she wants the best for me, and it's like anything, whatever you say, I say, whatever. But when you're in a spiritual turmoil, you don't want somebody that just like, oh, whatever you say, I'm saying. Like, I need you to be able to like rationalize with me, and like, is that what you really want to do? You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So I'm gonna step off my soapbox, and I'm going to mosey my way on down the road to my destination. I just wanted to check in, and I will catch up with y'all once I get to work. I went ahead and grabbed avocado toast. I'm gonna try to give it a try. Not really my get up, but Harry's been big on this whole avocado wave, and I'm just gonna try it. Not my thing. Hey y'all, so the Good Monday is coming to a close. I just left the doctor's. I just left the grocery store. Yeah, so my sister-in-law and my brother, they eat something called Orzo, O-R-Z-O. If you see it, looks like rice. Child. They've been having me on this Orzo, and it's been having me in a choke. I'm trying to get y'all to go. It has been having me in a choke. Oh. So lately I've been making it creamy with spinach and shrimp sometimes, or without shrimp. I try to insert a picture because I did take a picture of it, chef's kiss. But today I'm trying to do away from the cream and the milk, and I'm just going to do broth with spinach. And they put chicken meat in it. They didn't have any ground chicken, so I'm going to do ground turkey in it, and that should be yummy yummy in our tummies. So I'm on my way home. Hurry picked up Charlie. So my doctor seemed cool, a black woman. At first I was going to a white man. Well, a white man and a white lady was my doctor at first, but I got me a black woman. And so far, so good. She seemed cool. She wanted, so I've been on blood pressure pills. I was on Lisinopril. I think that's how you say it. Now she's want to switch it. And when I was working summer school, my old core teacher was telling me to watch out for Lisinopril, even though I was barely taking it because I didn't like how it was making me go to the bathroom. But the nurse told me that because I was taking in too much salt, that's why I was going to the bathroom so much. But if I decrease the amount of salt I take, I won't be going to the bathroom that much. So, but she did switch it to, I forgot the name. I think it's 2 pills now. My blood pressure was like 138/80. She said my blood pressure is usually, from my records, look like it's usually at 120 over something. And I'm so mad because I patronize this business called Mint Lily, and bought me this. Don't you know that little necklace I be wearing that says Ace? I'm sorry, Ace. That says S. It's like a chain. That thing that broke me off some type of terrible. Y'all probably can't tell, but I'm a little mad about that. But anyway, back to the doctor. So, and she also said like she could feel my thyroid, and so she want to get my thyroid checked out. She said it's, for my numbers, it looked like it's overactive, but she want to get an ultrasound of that as well. So one thing about your girl, she gonna say it at doctors. She gonna say it at doctors. But other than that, yeah, so she was really proud. Like, of course, this is my first time seeing her, but she was like, I lost over 150 pounds. And y'all know that once I got pregnant with Charlie and dropped baby girl, I blew up. Like, I blew up. That was the biggest I've ever been. So I was that big for like the first, Charlie is 7, 21. So I was probably big like that for like the first 3 years of Charlie's life. I was a big mama. And when I was in college, I was small because all you do is walk around. And I always been thick. I always had like thicker thighs, always had hips, always had a little booty. So that was always there. But I had got really, really big and swollen once I got pregnant and had Charlie. So she was like, you know, like, she's really happy about that. This size that I am now, this feels like home. Like, this is that big girl that was when I was so unhealthy and overweight and going through all that. After I had Charlie, I don't know who that person was. Blood pressure was through the roof. But I was also extremely depressed. I was also extremely depressed after I had Charlie, and even during my pregnancy, because I told y'all, babies was not on my radar. I did not want to have a baby. I just thought I was gonna be the rich auntie. But I'm so thankful for my baby girl that she's here or whatever. So yeah, all of that looks good. It's so cold, y'all. I had these heels on all day long. I had these heels on all day. Walking around the grocery store, walking around the doctor's office. I got lost in the doctor's office. Walking around the school building, teaching. My feet are my feet are barking. Like, I cannot wait to take my I can't wait to take my shoes off and relax my toes. Oh, y'all, look. Hold on, let me see if I can show y'all my reef. Hold on. So I'm gonna try to show y'all the decorations, but the house, like, I got clothes everywhere. One thing Harry gonna do is wash them clothes. Harry love washing some clothes, so Harry always wash our clothes, and it's my responsibility to put the clothes away. So I need to do that when I get in. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm trying to whip it into this parking spot. I get the same parking spot every day. Unless like my neighbors, one time we had to park further down. He was like, I know you always get that spot for your van, so I can move. I was like, nah, it's fine. But I always try to get the same spot and then leave a spot for my bookie. But yeah, y'all. Sorry, I know y'all was looking at my jeans. We're home. I'm thinking about just taking the groceries up and coming back for everything else. Let me not talk like a hood booger. All right, y'all. So let's get this party started. Turn the lights on the Christmas tree. 1 second. So let me show you the Christmas tree. So this is the Christmas tree. It's a small little get up. And then I just put these. That little mat. This little arrangement. And then the bowls. The Merry Christmas. That's pretty much
Also,
it, y'all.
like the little bows on the back of the chairs.
Okay, so here's the arrozo I was telling y'all about. So I made some arrozo and chicken broth with spinach and ground turkey, and I just got some mussels. That's dinner, y'all. That's it. Good. Y'all, so Charlie is not punished, but we're trying to say no phone, no tablet until Friday. She's upset about it. You feel depressed. Why? I'm not understanding, but when I was growing up, I didn't have a cell phone. I didn't talk on the phone. Well, if I talk on the phone, I had to sneak.
That was back in your days.
So you think you should, when you come home, you think you're supposed to automatically get the phone?
I'm never saying, I'm just saying, I don't want to talk to somebody. I don't always got to be lonely. Every time I go to the house, there's really anybody to talk to. Like,
So she's mad because she doesn't have a sibling that lives in the house with her because she's bored and lonely.
Charlie, what you doing?
Trying to convince me why she should get her phone. Hey y'all, so we have like a hallway showdown. So my class, CES, we're doing the gingerbread man. So this is what we got so far. Welcome to Gingerbread Land. I love gingerbread. We're not done yet. We're gonna try to finish it today, but this is our gingerbread house. Nice, right? Well, we're gonna finish in the other side. It's gonna be so nice. You should have your crescent moon like this. Take a hold of your crescent moon. Excellent. Excellent. So you have your crescent. And that's the next phase of the moon. Got it? So the next one is a half a moon. So you're going to take your Oreo. Whatever Oreo you pick is fine. And make sure after you do one, you set them beside each other. So this one should be easy. Sam, come buddy. This one, you want to just take your, I like to use the end of it. You're going to take the end of your spoon and just slice it down the middle. Because it's a half moon. Slice it down the middle. Scrape away one side and leave the other side. Half moon. Got it? A half moon. That's the third phase. Good job. Half moon. Sam, look, half moon. So you gonna take your Oreo? Come on, little boy. Did you do your half moon? I see your crescent. I see this. Half moon. Right here. That's your half moon.
It's weeks, look.
Good. Excellent. Excellent. So just put them in this. So what's your full moon? Your full moon was on the thing. Look. This one. And then this one. Half moon next. See? How yours look almost just like the board? You're doing excellent. Half moon. Done. Excellent. Next, we have the quarter moon. The quarter moon almost look like a crescent moon, but opposite. All right, so for the quarter moon, you're going to do just like how you did it for the crescent. Come on, that's nasty.
Oh, I think you can like scrape like this.
Yep.
Okay.
What? So, for your crescent moon, for your quarter moon, I'm sorry. Moon.
Look. I did it.
So go right here.
I did this one. Look at mine.
Good job. Then after the gibbous moon, we have a full moon. The full moon is going to be your Oreo that has the most cream. So this one is your full moon. Your full moon is the Oreo that has the most cream. So that will be the full moon. Full moon.
I'm going to work on it.
Was them Oreos good?
Mm-hmm.
No. Oh, what happened, Jay Sean?
Y'all got it?
No. I'm not done yet.
Okay, keep going.
I don't know which part.
Huh? Which one you want? The Guinness?
Look at this.
So that's right here.
That was
Fine tomorrow.
No.
You can ask
I like that.
Yeah, this is the Guinness. So it's gonna be just like that.
I'm trying to show y'all the reef.